Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. Today I'm going to be telling you about my business. So yes guys, I do have a business. I actually started this when I was 12. So this whole thing started with a Mother's Day present to my mum, of course. I was making her a present and I was like, oh, what do I get her? And I came across this video on YouTube actually, and it was like how to make a whipped body butter, and I was like, what? I can do that. So I went and gathered all the ingredients online in shops and everything, made it, gave it to her. I didn't really think anything of it at the time. It wasn't until a few months later where in my room at my dad's house, I was just like sitting in my room and I had an epiphany. I'm like, what if I make this into a thing, like selling it? I basically then just went online and took all the money that I had saved. Remember, I was 12 at the time. I didn't have a job, so it was very hard for me to gather money. I eventually was able to buy all the supplies, the packaging, the ingredients, the things that I needed to make the products. I attended my first market on the 2nd of November 2013, and that was in my local town, and then that was how I basically sold my products. I still sell at markets, but I also sell through Etsy. This is something that I've only started recently, and it's now began sort of picking up, and I am getting orders more frequently. I'm going to leave links to my Instagram, Facebook, Etsy, and Tumblr all down in the description box, so if you're interested in having a look at them, they will all be down there. I have attended a bunch of markets over the past few years, things like fundraisers, charity events, Christmas markets, things like that, craft fairs, and basically all other things like that. This was me at my first market, and then this is me at my most recent market that I have just done. There has been quite a change, and also I have added more products, taken out products that haven't really worked. Things like that. All of my products are cruelty-free, handmade, and they're also as natural as I can get them to be. My products are all vegetarian and mostly vegan. The reason that some products aren't classified vegan is because I use honey and goat's milk powder and beeswax in some of the body products, so that is the only thing that is restricting them from being vegan. So now I'm going to show you guys some of the products that I make. So this is the first product. This is actually still the same recipe as the one that I made for my mum, and it is the whipped body butter. As you can see, it comes in this container like this. It's 190 grams, so it is quite a large amount, and this is an oil-based product, so it hasn't got any like waters in it. It has shea butter, coconut oil, sunflower oil, beeswax, and mica. For this, you use it sparingly over your body and then you let it sit. It's quite a rich product, so you do have to let it soak in for a little while. What I like to do is put it on at night time on my legs or on my arms or wherever else. Just wait overnight while I'm sleeping, and in the morning I have soft, smooth legs. It's really nice actually. The next product here are two facial creams. It is a day cream and a night cream. The difference between the two is that one is very light and it will soak in very fast, and the other is a much heavier and richer cream, so that it really deeply conditions your skin. So this one here is a day cream. It smells of rose geranium, lavender, and ylang ylang. So as I said before, this one here is very light. It's basically like one that you'd find in a chemist or in a shop somewhere. It is water-based, meaning that it soaks into the skin easier rather than just leaving like a film of oil over your face. This is the night cream, and it is much richer as it's a fully oil-based product. It's basically like a balm. That's how I use it. I just rub my fingers over the top surface and then pat it under my eyes, sometimes across my cheeks because they get quite dry there, and I also put it down on my neck. You put it on your face before you go to bed, giving it enough time to fully soak into your skin and actually do something. The last thing that I do for the face is a clay mask. Now these come in two types, but I only have one on hand. This one here is the charcoal face mask. It has activated charcoal, kaolin clay, oat powder, lavender, and tea tree in it. The other one that I have is a rose clay one. It has kaolin clay, Australian pink clay, rose geranium, ylang ylang oil, oat powder, and rose petal powder in it. This one is specifically aimed at oily skin and people that are acne prone and have blackheads, whereas the other one is really for people that get rashes, eczema, or are particularly red in some areas of their face. This is one of my personal favorite face products that I make because I really do actually find that it works. If you use it once, you won't see a drastic effect, but after about 3 weeks using it, maybe twice a week, you'll definitely see results. It is actually insane of how well this works. The next thing that I do is lip balms. Now I have a big bag here which was full to the brim of lip balms less than a month ago, and now this is how many are in there. They really do sell super fast, so I'm constantly having to remake them. These have very moisturizing rich ingredients such as beeswax, sunflower oil, coconut oil, castor oil, unrefined shea butter, olive oil, and different essential oils depending on what scent it is. This is the lemon and lime lip balm, and it's just in like this little oval tube. I'm always being told that this is very similar to her raw, and I definitely see the similarities, although I didn't notice it at the time of making these products. So the scents that these come in is lemon and lime, orange and mandarin, peppermint, cinnamon and vanilla, unscented, so like with no essential oils, lemongrass, Earl Grey tea, and tinted. Now the tinted lip balm is by far the most popular, and I'll just grab one out so that you can see it. It has this like reddish tint to the lip balm itself, and that's because it contains an ingredient called alkanet oil. So yeah guys, there are the lip balms, and as I said, they are extremely popular, and I have people swear by these, saying that they're the best lip balms I've ever had, which I find a huge compliment, as you would. So the bath products I didn't really sell up until like a year ago now. The first one here I have is Frozen Bubble Bar. As you can see, it's like a white and blue swirly pattern. It smells of peppermint. It's $5 for this bar. It's 100 grams, and you can get 1 to 3 uses out of this. It really depends on how big your tub is, how much color saturation you like in the water, how many bubbles you like, and also how you use your bubble bar. The next bubble bar I have here is called Lemongrass Spirals. It smells like lemongrass. As you can see, just like the frozen one, it has this spiral pattern. However, this is not the only type of bubble bar that I make. My favorite products to make are the bath ones because I can really experiment with colors and scents and patterns and all that. That's why I have a lot more bath products than I do body. The next bubble bar that I have here is called Soulmate. It is like this red marbly color. This one smells like ylang ylang oil. It is chock-a-block full of glitter, which is really nice when you are bathing in like water to just have, you know, glitter just floating around you. I don't know, it's quite magical. This one is 130 grams. You can get 2 to 4 uses out of this. So depending on how thrifty you are with your bubble bars, will depend on how many baths you can get out of this. Got some more. So I also have some bath bombs, such as this one here. This one is $6. It's called Citrus Orange Bath Bomb and smells like oranges, as the name suggests. This is another bath bomb called Zesty Venus. As you can see, it's the traditional bath bomb circle shape. It smells of lemon and rose, which is quite an unusual combination, but it actually smells so delicious. I also have this one called Malibu Pink, and this was one of the first, you know, circular bath bombs that I made, and I still make it today because it is so incredibly popular. It is like a light pink on the outsides, and then on the middle there's a strip of hot pink, and it also has glitter in it, which, as I said, glitter is just so fun to have in your bath, and it's like a nice little extra to be bathing in. This smells like rose geranium and is the best-selling bath bomb I've ever had. I don't just make the swirly spiral bubble bars, I make a variety of different shapes. This is one here called the Lemon Baked Cheesecake Bubble Bar. It smells like lemon and cinnamon, and it looks like a piece of pie, as you can see. This is another bubble bar called Malibu Pink. There is a Malibu Pink bath bomb, and there's also a bubble bar. The only thing that they share really is their name, because they don't look very similar, and they also smell different. So this is what it looks like. It is like hot pink and yellow and also a bit orange. This smells like lemongrass. It's 100 grams, so it's $5, and you can get 2 to 3 baths out of that. That's how much I would recommend. If you use the whole thing, it has absolutely amazing color payoff when you put it into the water. It's such a vibrant, saturated color, and oh, it's so gorgeous. Next we have this bubble bar, which smells so delicious. It smells like lemon. This is called Blue Moon. As you can see, it's like this dome shape, and it kind of does look like a blue moon. This one you get 2 to 4 uses out of, so it's like a decent size. The next product I have here is called Ring a Rosie. It's a bubble bar again, and I must say that I kind of kind of ripped this design off of a Lush bubble bar. It's called Ultraviolet and it's an Easter product. So Easter's just gone. I'm sure you guys are sort of familiar with what product I'm talking about. As you can see, it's like a hot pink on the outside and then it gets lighter and lighter and then it goes to like an orange. That's because this smells of orange and rose. This is actually something that my mum came up with, which props to her. It's a very good scent combination. This you could get about 3 to 5 uses out of, so yeah, it's quite a good sized bar. The last sort of, you know, design that I make is this. As you can see, it looks like a popsicle, and I'm actually going to take this out because this one is just like one of my favorite products I've made so far. It smells absolutely divine, like lemon and lime. I released this around summertime and I only have one left. This is called the Citrus Popsicle Bubble Bar. And typically you'd break a piece off of the bar and then crumble it under the water as it runs in to create lots and lots of bubbles. Whereas this one you actually run a little bit of like water, about that much, in your bar, swish it around, you know, back and forth about 30 to 60 times, and then you continue to fill up your bath, and then you have a good amount of bubbles. Another product that I make is soap. This one here is coconut, charcoal, tea tree and lavender. I like to actually make the soap myself, so I use the traditional cold process method. That's where you get your lye, your oil, you mix it together, you blend it, saponify it, let it cure everything. That is what I do to make my soap. So guys, that is all for this week's video. I hope you liked it. If you do like Buzz Beauty and like the idea of it, please thumbs up this video. As I said, all links will be provided down in the description box. Anyway, I will see you next time. Bye!